Rachel Garceau with the On Your Side forecast.
It is 5:18. Happy Thursday, everyone. Baby Friday, as we love to call it on Good Morning Idaho. And here's our weather trend from tomorrow through the next 7 days. We have a slight little dip in temperatures over the weekend, so things get a little bit more bearable in the coming days before we skyrocket right back up to the triple digits for next week. So we're not out of the woods as far as the crazy hot weather. But for today and the next couple of days, it'll just be a little less sizzling than those triple digits. Now, the other thing we're going to throw into the mix today is the possibility of some haze because of wildfire smoke drifting in. Now, I know this map is kind of hard to decipher here, so bear with me, but every little triangle you see here, this is a map. Here's Boise. This is southern Idaho, Owyhee County. Those are fires that are burning right now. And so if the wind direction gets just right, we could see some of that smoke coming into portions of southern Idaho and then in eastern Oregon as well. Places like Baker County, because of some large fires burning in Oregon, could also have some smoke drifting in. So air quality could start being a concern in the coming days. At this point, we're doing okay. We're at 57. I just checked it about 5 minutes ago. That puts us in the moderate category for today. And this could change just depending on conditions, but still not all that bad. But just don't be surprised by that haze on the horizon. We see it every summer as these wildfires burn across the Northwest. We do still have these red flag warnings through 9 o'clock tonight for portions of central Washington, from Pendleton then stretching down into portions of central Oregon because of very low humidities, gusty winds, and hot temperatures. And our fire risk, of course, remains high as well, even though we have no actual red flag warnings in place. You can see the numbers 1 to 2. That does indicate that it's higher than it would be, of course, if it was a 0. So that means we have some wind that is possible today. Still very dry fuels and, of course, hot temperatures. Not hot enough, though, like we're seeing across portions of, say, Oklahoma and Texas. Even looks like most of northern Nevada under a heat advisory today because of intense heat there. We won't be quite as hot, and then over the weekend, way up here, it's almost off the map. I put that there just to indicate what's coming. There's an area of low pressure, some cooler air that will swoop in the next couple of days. It won't really impact us much except to squash that ridge of high pressure just a little bit, and that's what could send some slightly cooler temperatures our way. Could also over the weekend allow for some of that monsoon moisture to be drawn up from the south. So we could see, especially in places like the Magic Valley, a couple of storms on Saturday, but we'll keep an eye on that as it gets closer. Here are your high temperatures for today. 98 in Ontario, 97 for Caldwell. Still very hot, but we back off about 2 to 3 degrees over the heat from yesterday. 91 and sunny in Idaho City. Light winds in McCall. Beautiful day up in the mountains. We're talking 84 degrees expected in McCall this afternoon. And then for your extended forecast, we're looking at hot conditions for the rest of the week. Our normal high is 92 for the middle of July. We'll be well above that for the extended period. And then by the middle of next week, here come the triple digits with a high of 102 possible on Wednesday.